Hello and welcome back to Visit Villegas. Today is Thrifty Thursday, where I'm going to show you everything I've thrifted in the last week. This is one of my favorite parts of the week because, well, I love thrifting. And I hope you guys do too. Otherwise it'd be really weird if you were watching this video and you didn't. Jumping straight in, we are going to start with some of these art books that I found. I have two of them. They're interesting. I'm not gonna lie, there's some things in here I'm not gonna keep because of the content that's in them. It says 16 beautiful full color prints, but this thing has been around a few different lifetimes, so they're not all in here anymore, and it's pretty damaged, but we've got a little, my gosh, this one makes, all I thought as soon as I saw this was draw me like one of your French girls. Cracked me up. I couldn't not laugh at that. It has a lot more beautiful pieces, some that I'm for sure going to use. Like this, I think she's gorgeous. Look at this one. Really excited about some of these. Oh my gosh, this one reminds me of, oh, okay, I was saying it reminds me of Pride and Prejudice, but I just now realized this lady's portrait reminds me of the girl from Ever After. Does she not? Literally, right? She looks like the lady from Ever After. I thought that was so funny. And then there's some more, but we've got another book. I actually even like this front one too. I think it's usable. It's a little damaged, but I could use it for something. And then I also got one that's called Masterpieces of Dutch Painting. So this one has, let me see if I can find a good one. Oh, it's got like some nice landscapes, which I love landscapes. I think they're like one of the best things to put out there because you don't have to worry about context. Some of these other ones with portraits, I don't know, you might find something you don't like about them in history and then you're like, well, that kind of ruins it. So the piece of landscape though, pretty trees, some green grass, a little bit more easygoing for me anyways. There's more in here, but two really cool art books that we found. The other, I was painting, so don't mind my, the other week when I found these, I was so excited about having some copper. Look at how it looks in my house. It just fits the look and the feel very well. So I've been on the lookout for more copper for more warmth other than just like brass and gold. Remembering these, I found these. They need to be shined up still. It's just nice two copper bowls and they're very like utilitarian, I guess you could say. I could use it for anything. Jewelry, matchsticks, it could hold my Apple TV remote. Oh my gosh, imagine putting like a tiny little frog in there and then flowers to exhibit them. I found some copper. We went to Round Top back in for their spring show, and when we were there, we met a lovely gentleman who was selling some French pottery. I didn't buy any. I really, really wish I would have. I thought about it later and I was like, yikes, I really wish I would have. But I didn't think I would love it as much as I do now. Much later, I started to fall in love with it after the fact. I think I found someone was selling it's either very similar or it's from the same lot of French pottery. I love it. It's just like beautiful, unique. I really love the color variations in it. Small brown crock. I already took one of the photos from one of these books to put in a frame because I bought a frame. The frame really needed a photo in it. It had nothing in there, so I already put a picture from one of the books in there. Look at this frame I found. So it is a landscape and it looks nice. Sometimes there's nothing deep to it, but also fits the look of my house. Pretty good. I debated on sharing this. I guess I felt a little self-conscious, but now I don't know why I would because it's silly. I found some plates at the thrift store and I used my Google Lens to see maybe if they were worth something. It came with all of them. It didn't allow me to purchase just the big plates. The top plates are quite damaged and they've been used, and so the decor on them is just rubbed away. The bottom of these plates say Paris, France, and then other words in French that I'm so bad at trying French words. I would never, I don't think I could. No, I can't. I can't even try. It's just, it says Paris, France. We'll just remember that, okay? So anyways, it has fish and aquatics on these plates. These two are the ones that are in the worst condition. Oh, this one goes like this. So these ones are in the worst condition, and this one says, it says that it's a salad plate, I'm guessing, with that written on there. Looks like it says crabby, but it says, I think it's crab in French. 1, 2 of those. Now the rest of these are actually in really good condition, so I'm excited to see if maybe they're worth something. When I looked them up online, let's just say they were worth more than what I bought them for. So I am not a plate connoisseur as far as like knowledge goes. Not a plate sommelier. So if you know anything about these, please let me know. I have 2 of this fish, which it says bar at the top. I don't mind the colors though. Like, I don't know if I would immediately think to use this in my house, but it feels like when Anthropologie tries to make something look French, this looks like what their inspiration is to me. Nice little French plates, and there's 9 of them, and the rest of them are different. I will figure out eventually what I'm gonna do with those. I might even keep them because they're kind of cute. Might have a season. Confession, I don't eat seafood. My name literally means from the sea, and I have never enjoyed seafood. Okay, in the journey for more copper, I didn't really plan on trying to find necessarily a lot more at this time, but then I came across these. First, I came across this one. It's tarnished, it needs to get cleaned up. Once it gets shined up though, you'll be able to see its true color. It also, I think, says somewhere on the bottom, I think it said that it was copper. So, got one little one here. This is so fun. Look at how, this is like such a fun size. I love it, seriously. And it's got even like brass handles. I think this one says, I put paper in the middle of it so I could, oh yeah, this one says solid copper made in Turkey. These 2, and then I have another one. This one they all came with plants in them. I saw the plants, and underneath it I saw peeking through the copper, and that's when I knew, I was like, that could be cool. So I went over there, and once I looked past the ugly plants inside, this plant is okay. It's a little overbearing. At first I was like, maybe I can work with this. And then I realized that it's actually, I think it has cobwebs on it. Not entirely sure. Either way, kind of cool as is, but I think you can see yeah, see how bad that is. I think you can see that it very much so matches the look of this one. Some cool books. The cover of this one was really ugly, and once I uncovered it, I got really excited about this one. It kind of matches my cowboy book. I don't know if you've seen it, but I think this is Walt Whitman, but it's got like, let's see if I can find, has a ton of photography inside. They're all in black and white. Has some poetry with it as well. Oh, hold on. Discovery just now. I did not see this last time. Read some of these and dream of the little person who loves them. That sounds so sweet, and I don't know if that was even meant to be in this book. Well, that's kind of cool to find. Anyways, oh, here's some more cool. Okay, one book, another book I found. This one. This I am really excited about. The art in here is amazing. I have wanted to find a cool art book for so long. I have so many cookbooks. I don't know why. I just get excited about a cute cookbook and how it looks in my kitchen, because one day I will get to redo my kitchen. Right now, we're sticking to thrifting small household items because that's what we can do. And it is chock full of such cool art. I gotta find a good one to show you guys. Oh my gosh. Can you see that? I don't know if it's focusing. I hope it is, because this looks so good. All right, there's a ton in here. And my very last thing I'm gonna show you guys today that I got. Remember when I said earlier that these dishes reminded me of something that Anthropology would use to get inspired by in order to create their own brand new home goods? When I saw these, at first I didn't get too excited. At first I was like, oh, this is kind of neat. And then it kind of just clicked and I was like, these are actually amazing. And I have 4 of them. Look at these mugs I found. It says made in England. Actually, it just says England, and then it says some other words on the bottom. You can read that one more easily. I love the variation here because they're almost, they seem handmade because this one is stamped darker than this one. Gorgeous. I can't wait to drink my coffee out of those ones. I actually hadn't thought about it, so now I'm really excited. These are the finds that I found this week. Let me know which one was your favorite. I can already tell you I think these cups might be mine, although the copper is really cool. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can be ready for the next drop next week when I show you guys everything that I found while I was thrifting. Thanks for joining our Thrifty Thursday segment. Yeah. All right, my feet are actually asleep. Bye, everybody. I will see you next week.